tape dropping. It ain't hard to tell you they ain't popping. Overweight, weight watching. Pull the play fake option. I'ma play the whole game like it ain't no rules. Wide awake, YSL boat shoes. It's a mystery, but ain't no clues. Ain't for free, that's why I charge whatever I so choose. Hey, I'm the only yo, I be master speaking. Let your eardrums bleeding, son. Northeast, Ohio, Cleveland. We always get even. Throw you in the till you quit breathing. When you quit dreaming, you gon' have to catch me in demons. I be moving like Shadow Stevens. Underground warlords, we battle demons. Say that your Adam's apple region. That's how I leave.
Well. Welcome to Wednesday night. NBA action here on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. They're getting their first look of the season at the Rockets in this one.
They should have steamrolled this club last year, but that's not how it played out.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Here's Simmons. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Thompson.
And for Simmons, everyone in the league agrees that the talent is there. It comes down to the health and being in the right situation.
And both free throws good for Simmons. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And Houston has possession. Sinks that one from the post. And Curry's got the ball here for the Knicks. 4-point game. Thompson goes in. And he can't jam it through. The Rockets on offense. Durant, no good. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. And that one's good. Thompson.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Ayton with a screen. From the high post. The Knicks pull it in. Bridges down low. Can't connect from short range. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
And Durant with the block.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block shots.
Left side Murray. Shoots over Thompson. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Curry. And the Knicks miss again.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Thompson with it. Picked up by Simmons. Bridges outside. Here's Rizachet. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Simmons. From behind the arc. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
Curry. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
Well, Richard, with the relocations and the floor he covers, Curry is still an anomaly with his conditioning.
Oh, he's got an off-season program that would make other NBA stars tap out, including myself. His conditioning is amongst the best of all time. It wears on you as a defender.
Now here's Simmons. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Knicks ball.
Knicks trail by 3. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Here's Simmons. Kessler with a rebound.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Now here's Curry. From deep 3-point range. The Rockets pull it in. Here's Simmons. Shoots over Bridges. And it's Simmons missing. Thompson in the post. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Durant with the bucket.
Oh, that's cute. You think you can play tough, physical D, but that's Kevin Durant. Like, come on.
The 3 from Curry. Back to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Durant looking around. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. Durant's got 7 points.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Coming onto the floor.
54 seconds left in the first quarter. Murray's shot is off.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
For 3, Durant. Fires for 3. They get the rebound. Ayton. The shot's good.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Knicks trail by 5. Curry drives in. Out to Thompson. Second chance shot. The Rockets pull it in.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And Durant gets it to go.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And that concludes the first quarter play. It's Houston up 7. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Houston?
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Houston leading by 9. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Benedict Mathurin picks one up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Houston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Richard, if the three-point shot was never introduced, how different do you think the game would be?
The offensive strategy would be very different. The game would be more physical, and it was more physical. And the main priority would be creating high percentage looks.
It's Lowry with a drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or 2. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Minot. The rebound by Lowry.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
And Lowry gets doubled. Outside Herter. Jackson on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by New York. Herter from long range. Pass to Mathurin. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. And he lays it up and in.
And And Mathurin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
Takes a three. Porter's shot is off. Knicks trail by 8. Here's Lowry. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Time for your Knicks 7th half squad. Keep it up for. Attention fans. Now on the court is your fight squad. Get down. And right here. Now the section in the building. Get 3 t-shirts. Let's hear it again for your Knicks 7th half squad.
That free throw good from Lowry. Richard, how about that memorable Rockets winning streak early in 2024?
11 straight wins. Look, that's no easy task, no matter who you are playing. The energy in the locker room must have just been off the charts.
Porter with it. Now Herter defending. Back to Porter. To the middle. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Houston with another miss.
Ooh, might rush that one a little bit. Let it clean look inside.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Outside Herter. Pass to Valanciunas. 3 on the clock. To 3. Mathurin knocks it down from distance. Matherin's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
And here's Porter outside. It's rebounded by Wagner. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Mathurin. Misses in close. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Rockets. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Porter. Pass to Minot. Now Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Porter looks it over. And he lobs it up top. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
The crafty play by Porter, tripping up the defense and opening things up for another guy.
Here's Mathurin. Rockets with a rebound.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
Here's Minot. Outside Porter. Shot from the wing. Valanciunas with a rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now here's Porter. Here's Fernando. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Here's Porter. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Inside. Outside Porter. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. And now it's a 10-point Houston lead.
And shots like this help Porter Jr. get into a rhythm. Connecting off the catch only helps his confidence.
Outside Herter. Now Matherin. 5 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Cash money from 16 feet away. Matherin's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And you got to be right up on Matherin, especially when he's roaming around the mid-range.
And so it's Houston finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be back in a moment.
26.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Here's Simmons. And it's blocked by Kessler. Here's Thompson. Kevin Durant pulls it in. The Rockets lead by 8. Well, Richard, you attempted to guard Kevin Durant in your playing days. How hard was that?
It was not easy. He's an elite scorer, ball handler. Oh, yeah, he's also 7 feet tall. KD is one of the toughest assignments that you will ever face.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And 8. Throw it down.
Not afraid to throw his big body around. Ayton good at keeping plays going.
Here's Curry. And Ayton pulls it down. And it's Houston's ball. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. They get it again. Durant. Fades back. And that one's long.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. You'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
Tries to break his ice. And the bucket is good. Durant with the finish. Durant's got 11 points.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Curry creates inside.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
The 3, Durant. Second shot opportunity. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. And the 3-pointer goes. And the Rockets lead by 11.
Murray works extremely hard on his game and has put in a lot of time trying to become one of the more consistent players from long range.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Here's Curry. Give him 8. It's Bridges on the wing. Outside Curry. Screen by Bridges. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Kevin Durant. You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with.
Murray, no good. Knicks trail by 9. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Outside Durant. Ayton with a screen. Shot from the top of the key. They get it back. The layup off target. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Thompson with a screen. And he lobs it up to the rim. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
And there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team giving up a bunch of second chance points. That's going to be the main topic during this timeout.
Four on the clock. Pass to Curry. Over Murray. Curry, no good.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Outside Durant. Oh, KD! Filthy!
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Here's Rizachet. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Yep, that one's good.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Houston leading by 7. On the wing, Murray. Back to Simmons. Second chance effort. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The size of Simmons alone is what makes him so difficult to guard.
And both free throws good for Simmons. And here are the Knicks. They trail by 9. Left side Curry. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half. Outside Durant. For 3. Kessler with a rebound.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Here's Rizachet. The rebound by Murray. The Rockets lead by 6. Pass to Simmons. Right side Durant. They kick it out to Murray. He got it up. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back with you shortly. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Knicks trail by 6. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Keep on passing.
Houston making some changes. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He wants them to show more heart, saying, quote, they are outworking us, you guys. At some point, you've got to decide you want to box out and that you want to protect the ball. He does not sound too pleased with the performance. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Tom Thompson gets a good look and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And he can't get the first one. And he can't hit the second. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Wagner. Stolen by Jackson. In transition.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Now here's Wagner. His first shot coming late. Here's Valanciunas. And another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
I like it. An old school 5. Jonas primarily does his scoring close in.
Outside Porter. 13 feet out. And it's New York with a rebound.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
They swipe it. In transition, here they come. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Pass to Wagner. Back to Herder. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Fernando. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
That's a pretty serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they want this game more. Staying active defensively and putting up some quick points.
And down it goes. 2 points. Valanciunas has gotten 4 this quarter.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Porter gets the bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is. And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Oh, he dialed that one up from long distance. And the Rockets lead by 13. And it's Lowry with the ball for the Knicks. Fires from 14. Porter's shot is off. When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
First team foul.
And here's Herder. The 3 is up. Jones grabs the board. Houston leading by 13. Here's Minot. No good from outside. Pass break, New York. Hook loose. And here we go. The Rockets running again from downtown. And he recovers it. Out to the right wing. There's Jackson with the 3. Here's Fernando. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Now here's Porter. A minute 53 left in the final quarter. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Here's Porter. Following the bucket by the Knicks. Minot can't get it to go. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
second personal foul.
And Richard, in a league where shooting has never been more valuable, it's great to have a player like Kevin Huerter.
And he doesn't need the ball in his hands to be effective. Matter of fact, he's probably best when he's moving off the ball and causing confusion. He puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Now here's Porter. Jackson outside. Oh, there's the alley. Curry with it. Driving in. Tipped.
The timing from Porter Jr. on the rejection, you couldn't ask for better defense from him.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Thompson. The floater.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Rockets.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Kevin Durant.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
To the paint. And no good, trying to use the glass. For 3, Durant hits the trifecta.
You're giving up a bit of height there. You can expect to get burned from downtown when you do this.
And so it's the Rockets taking care of business.
Everything in the nut. They'll talk behind your back and in your face to be frontin'. I be with the team, we gon' score way over 100. Yeah, I'm the only one to count this money. You can't give me nothing and you can't take nothing from me. Got a girl to shake something for me. When she to the ground, you gon' have to walk around. Walk, walk, yeah, walk around. Left foot, right foot, walk around. Slide, walk around. Everybody walk around. Speed it up, walk around. Yeah, slow it down, walk around. Yeah, slide, walk around. Yeah, everybody walk around. Yeah, you know the name of the game. You ain't gotta like me, but you gotta pay me the same. We are down in the yard, see me up on the stage. I done did it before, I'm about to do it again. Whoa, I hit my 2-step, then whoa. Counting blue strips like whoa. Girl, you got some on you. Whoa, how you? Let me see you walk. Yeah, walk around. Left foot, right foot, walk around. Slide, walk around. Everybody walk around. Speed it up, walk around. Slow it down, walk around. Slide, walk around. Everybody walk around.
Lost my all and I got it back. That's my hustle and ambition. Never lose sight on the path. I had to turn on my vision. Separate myself from them clowns. They ain't really about business. You only strong as your weakest link. So I be trying to live my universal laws in effect. When you use your mind and see you as a threat. I'm chasing money like thought the youngest gone on the. When I was down bad, was missing. Press to the Lord, I make it out the trenches. I had to grind, wasn't given. Know it's a purpose, so I move different. God chose me, he told me I'm gifted. Feel like I'm stuck in this life that I'm living. I'm trying to grind and stack to the ceiling. I had to stamp my name and my image. I stand in their chest, I hustle relentless. I gotta keep my mind on the mission. I can make Steven wanna see the vision. You never mix feelings with the business.
I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. Never no stagnant. It's all about the give and go. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. The way that I'm dropping, you can never stop the flow. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. You can never stop the flow. Run it up, run it up, run it up. Run up a check and then double up. I got no time for the camera. Like a spatula. I whip a face like tarantula. Won't cuff no, I'm a bachelor. Wait. Yeah. Take it like I'm Jackie Chan. Straight off the hip, Yosemite Sam. I want them chips like the Pringle Man. My money long like a lifespan. I got it on, ain't no helping hand. Serving and spitting. Businessman. I move like an entrepreneur. So I ain't got the time for no. I cannot take a detour, cause I'm trying to make it to Forbes. If it ain't about the dollars, I'm bored. I'm plugged in the game like a cord. Be in a Honda. If you see me, just keep moving forward. Cause I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. Never no stack. It's all about the give and go. I'm in business mode. Yeah, I'm in business mode. The way that I'm dropping, you can never stop the flow. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. You can never stop the flow. I'm in business mode. 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 Yeah.
Too many times I told these stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I'm way too busy to hate on a bank account, look like she banking on tips. I came up from nothing, was laying on and sleeping in bundles and paying no rent. Everyone loves you when fame don't exist. When I made $1 million, they said that I switched. My watch is too pricey, my chain is on lit. My diamonds are icy, I'm skating on this. Skating like Gretzky back in the 80s and running from 12, but that isn't Brady. But that doesn't faze me, I keep to myself if that's what it takes me. The day that you play me, it be the same day me and Jennifer Lopez announced. Yeah, having some twins, there's 2 in the bag. You want the fame, but you wouldn't last. The difference between me and you is you trash. I'm really 100, you're doing too bad. Look, if I'm at a 10, then you like a 2. If you was a 10, then I'd be 200 divided by 2. I'm too good at math. Look, they got me started, I'm back on my and shit. I thought about for practice, like I've been auditioning. Cut a job, but she started a bigger one. Cut it. They use when they open the business and cut the red ribbon with. I'm ignorant. Too many times I told these stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting on this. Devil in the booth, I'm sitting on this. Don't touch the stove, I'm baking on this. I'm Freddie, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky, I'm Jason on this. You shaking on this, got something for hating on this. Look, all my celebrity crushes I already. Be mad cause I did it already. I told them make sure to my dinner already. And I did it all and they you could tell me. Boy, what I want it, you could give me. Got plenty of Benjis, but now it's more money, more problems. I should've listened to Biggie. And this type of living is not for beginners. You kinda losers do not make. Try to be cool, but I'm not for the. I got the rock paper. I keep it like rock paper scissors. I made the choice, it was not their decision. I'm not gonna listen to rappers who sound like broke records, but no, you did not. I'm highly offended. Only way you gonna get to where you wanna be, you gotta. Even if you made it to the bottom of the pit and try to climb it to the top, you know I probably. Always wonder how I'm feeling, and I tell them that I feel like I gotta pay the. Want me, she gotta be attending. If she's sending me selfies, I gotta be joining. Too many times I told these stop playing with me. I I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. And the Grizzlies on friendly ground as they continue this homestand. This, their first look at this year's New York squad. In the two meetings last year, they came away with wins, never losing.
Just rising up with purpose. Allow Bridges to get this kind of positioning. He is going to hammer it home. You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now here's Curry. That shot missing. Here's Black. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. After earning the #2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
Ja Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bane missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach. We discussed Steph Curry, of course, and what he advised his team to do against him. Coach said, I told our guys that we have to be right up on him to fight over screens and not allow him to feel comfortable out there. A huge task for any defense, and we'll see if this one is up to the challenge. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now here's Jackson. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Nisi. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Knicks ball. Rizachet with it. It's stolen by Barrett. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Here's Misi. Here's Antetokounmpo. Thompson with the rebound. Here's Bridges. The offensive rebound. Here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
It's good.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
And it's sent back by Kessler. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Here's Black. Screen by Giannis. Black in the post. It's rebounded by New York.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Down low. Reza Shea. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
A shot by Curry, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Black, no good. Now the Knicks with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 5. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Grizzlies trailed by 8. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
Coming onto the floor for the Grizzlies, number 8,
New York on D. They get the rebound. Outside, Barrett. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Here's Reza Shea. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Messi. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges inside. .151 left in the first quarter. And that one's good. Reza Shea.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
It's stolen by Barrett. Pass to Messi. Now Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Messi. He's covered by Kessler. Stay on the clock. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Curry. Still yet to score. And it's Nick Smith with the foul. That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
With his strength, it isn't easy to upset Valanciunas with a little contact. You're going to have to get a lot more physical than that.
Now, here is Smith. Lays it up off the glass.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Mathurin. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Clock at 6. Now Valanciunas launches a 3. He can't get that one.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Smith glides in, and the layup's good off the glass. Outside Pippen. Here's Herter. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so the first quarter is in the books. Knicks out front.
14.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, GA. Thank you. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Now, here's Pippen. Just 5 to shoot. The shot will not fall.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
The Grizzlies have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far. Free throw good, Smith. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Here's Pippen. Grizzlies making the shot. And finished off by Wagner.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Pass to Smith. They set the pick to the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
And here's Herter. Rebounded by Clinton. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. In the corner, it's Whitmore. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
The Knicks with the lead. Mathurin with the ball. Now defended by Whitmore. And here we go. Whitmore heading to the hoop.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
In the corner. Herter with it. Here's Valanciunas. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Valanciunas has got 4 points this quarter.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Now here is Smith. He's got 7. To the right side. Now Whitmore. The step back jumper is good. Whitmore's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And it's Mathurin missing. Out to Smith. To the paint. Here's Pachi. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Rizajay with it. He's got 5. The layup missed. It's a close game here in Memphis. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Kept alive. Here's Thompson outside for Curry. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. 1:19 left here in the second. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Stephen Curry.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
He misses the free throw. And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Pass to Kessler. Kessler the screen from past the arc. Rebounded by Jackson. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
A nice shot by Black.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Now here's Curry. 30 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Clever move by Curry, using the play to make room for a different shooter.
Here's Barrett into the lane. Off with the layup. Now here's Thompson from downtown. Stephen Curry, what a shooter!
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Knicks lead by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Onside, Barrett. Here's Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
Taking 2 shots.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Barrett with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. No good. Good D by Thompson. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for New York. They lead by 1. Pass to Thompson. Back to Curry. 5 on the clock. From the arc. It's rebounded by Barrett. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for a job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Pass to Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. Bridges outside.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
And again, it's the Knicks missing. Outside Jackson. Trying to find Whitmore. Gets it to him. It's rebounded by New York. And here's Thompson. The screen from Thompson. Here's Curry. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Just lost his head out there. It would happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Curry. The focus from Curry gets it to fall inside.
The better shooter you are, the quicker you become. Curry makes it so hard to guard him in these little moments. He slips past the defense.
Jackson misses.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Curry. He tries for 3.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
And it's sent back by Kessler. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And they pick up 2.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Inside. Here's oh, my goodness. What a play.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punch it home like that.
Back to Jackson. Down low. And stolen by Thompson. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got 6 points.
They look to Barrett in these spots because they trust the young man's ability to finish in the open court.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Knicks with the lead.
Substitution on the court.
And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter of the game. Curry in the lane. Sweet little floater. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
they're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Barrett. The shot misses. Nice feed from Valanciunas.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 6. Pass to Smith. 6 to shoot. Here's Giannis. And they'll turn it over. Did not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the third. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Valanciunas hits them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Barrett. And he converts the layup. Barrett's got 6 in the quarter.
Moves like that will help Barrett become a more well-rounded threat. Nice ball control.
Here's Pippen. And he uses the glass on the layup. Pippen's got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now Whitmore. And so it's New York ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be back with you shortly. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. The Knicks leading by 9. Wagner on the wing. Pass to Valanciunas. Over Whitmore. And again, it's New York.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
There's the screen. And it's Martin missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Mathurin. At the elbow, it's Valanciunas. Over James. No good from Valanciunas.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Oh, really strong outing from Whitmore. You see the potential for greatness.
And the Knicks with possession here. After Memphis gets the 3. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Back to Herter. Up top, Valanciunas. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
The Grizzlies trailed by 8. Here's Whitmore. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Wagner on the wing. And James picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Pass to Herter. Now, here's Wagner. Outside Mathurin. Valanciunas with the ball.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
The Grizzlies call timeout.
Get down one more time for your ball crew.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Thompson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break. And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
A nice shot by Black.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Here he goes. Here's Reza Shea. Makes it off the glass. 7 points for Reza Shea.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. From outside, off the mark. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Kessler. Outside for Curry. Just 5 on the clock. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing. Beautiful touch around the rim. Soft lay-in with the underhand finger roll.
Here's Curry. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Thompson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
And he can't hit the second. Right wing. And he dumps it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's Kessler. That's to Curry. It's rebounded by Barrett.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Right side out of the Kumbo. Outside Barrett. There's the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Miles Bridges.
Nice pump fake there. Barrett isn't all effort and athleticism. He pays attention to his craft.
The Grizzlies call timeout. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a one-possession game.
Curry can't get it to go. Outside, Barrett. Pass to Whitmore. Shoots over Bridges. And another miss by Memphis. Ricochet with it. Here's Curry. Fires from deep. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Here's Black. It's rebounded by New York. Thompson right side. Here's Curry with the three. Curry with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. It's colder than cold. But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Pass to Kessler. Got it up in time. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here we go. Pass to Whitmore. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Knicks on offense.
His fourth personal foul. First team foul.
They double him with Whitmore. Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got the first basket here in overtime for New York.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis punches it home.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Bridges outside. Back to Thompson. Good, nice job down low. And 11 points now in the game from Asar Thompson.
And that's why you don't let them get positioned deep in the post.
And they need better team defense. How about your man in the post? It takes multiple guys to stop it.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Both teams will make substitutions. The Grizzlies call timeout. As we saw, fourth quarter's not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. Outside for Curry. Oh, Curry, so accurate from three-point range.
That is the sharpest weapon in Curry's arsenal. Most times you assume any three-point shot he gets up is going in.
Now here's Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And it's sent back by Kessler. And stolen by Whitmore. And he can't stop the run as he misses. The Knicks leading by 7. Thompson in the corner. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Got to do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
And that one's good. Whitmore.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And so here is New York following the score by Memphis. Pass to Kessler. From beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
And Curry pulls it down. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Knicks. They've led by as many as 11 points.
So fast of foot on the run, Asir, tough to catch.
And finished off by Martin.
Defensive foul. Miles Bridges. His third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, Kenyon Martin Jr. Shooting 1.
That one misses for Martin. New York with the ball. 7-point differential. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Bridges inside the 3-point line. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy. And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They used up all their energy.
Penny for your thoughts, then it's costing me. Just the luck of the draw in the... And an eye for an eye in today's economy. So they say. Be a good boy, Johnny, don't you ever play with... So they say. You gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you run. Crawl before you walk. Walk before you run. They say one man's trash is another man's treasure. But if you want it bad, is it love or possession? Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Cause beauty relies in the eyes of the beholder. Hold up, I'm about to get the game sewed up. Take a second just to sit and chill and smell the roses. Looking for acceptance, open doors that never close them. When the hand's dealt, you gotta know when to fold. And if a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down, an apple every day, keeping doctors homebound. Using the word they can be more than a pronoun. And if you don't pray, they be breaking the quotes out. So they say. Be a good boy, Johnny, don't you ever play with. So they say. You gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you run. Change it. So
Who's gonna topple a king? Go for the knees, then go for the... Don't miss or your campaign is over. So long, adios, say sayonara. Who's gonna topple a king? Betting all the knights, all the bishops. No one draws a sword, says a prayer. King moves, he's gonna move strong against you. King moves, he's 5 steps ahead of you. King moves, you're gonna